Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Ansible Sikho. So in our last video, what we saw is checking the Python version. Okay, what we checked Python 3-v. Okay, we checked the pip-v version, and after that we created installed Python 3 virtual environment In my case it was already installed, so in your case you had to install using dnf or apt. After that we created um, we created our virtual environment was created. Okay, we activated virtual environment. Okay, after that what we did inside virtual environment, we again checked the python 3-v version and pip3 version. Okay, both were available. We also checked ansible version. It was command not found, so we installed ansible. Okay, what all version? We installed core and full version. Okay, in different virtual environment. Okay, after that we checked the ansible version. Okay, after that we checked ansible galaxy. Okay, galaxy collection list. Okay, in core and full version both. Okay, and we installed collection in core. Okay, ansible full version was already having lots of collection available. Okay, ansible full version includes all the collections and modules of core ansible. Okay, and we saw how to deactivate virtual environment. Fine, so all these part we have seen. We have done all these things. Okay, so in our first video we did that. So now let's see what all things we are going to cover here. We are going to cover here um, creating project directory. Okay, we are leveraging ANSI full version. Okay, then we are going to create cf.cfg file, configuration file. Okay, we are going to create Ansible inventory file. Okay, let's see these three things. Okay, after that we'll see the INA format as well. So let's say what all things are there. So create mkdir my project Okay, now see my project is available. Go to in my project. Inside my project, let's create inventory file. So configuration file is nothing but it holds the all the default settings or default path or whatever you mention for your Ansible. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to create hosts. Okay, host is nothing but a default name given by Ansible for inventory. Okay, so let's see. I don't need to write INI, it will automatically take it. Okay, so let me create the inventory file first. Okay, I'm going to show you step by step something. So here, as you can see here, I have three node here. Okay, this one is my controller, and this one is my node 1, and this one is my node 2. Okay, so let's see IP of this particular machine and IP of this particular machine. Node 3, node 2, and node 2. It has connected twice. Let me close one. Let's start node 3. Okay, so understand the basic structure is like this is my controller, and these are my node 1, and there is node 2. Okay, so my Ansible is installed here, and I am using Artec account, which is nothing but a local. Okay, and here also I have Artec account, the username Artec, which is again a local but has a root privileges. Okay, here again I have dif same username. Okay, local but has root account. Okay, root privileges. So this has to be same in your case. Okay, whenever you are going to perform a practical, create three VM. Okay, and in all VM, this particular Artec user should be same. If you are taking some other name, then make sure you have a proper root privileges. Okay, you add it to the wheel group. Fine. So here, let me see the IP address, host name first. So this is Ansible controller. Here, host name node 2, uh, host name. How is it connected now? Let me see. Node 1, double 3. Okay, fine. Node 1, node 2. Okay, node 2. And this is one. So let's see the IP address, host name hyphen IP of your first node, the target node, your managed node, you can say. Okay, hyphen I. So 133 and 134. So let's understand here how it works. We are going to see here grouped and ungrouped, ungrouped hosts and grouped hosts. Okay. Also, uh, login method. Okay. So let me create here ungrouped host first. 192 Okay, 92.168.30 dot 30.133. Okay, and I have sent OS 192.168. Okay, apologize for the mistake. Hmm. So 168.30.134. Okay, now I will save this. Okay, you can save, see here. So this is saved. Let's see hosts. Okay, this is available. So let's say Ansible hyphen inventory. This is inbuilt command. Okay, Ansible hyphen inventory hyphen graph. Okay, so it is saying that no inventory was passed. So in every practical, we are going to see a warning as well as an error. Okay, so what it is saying that inventory, the host local host is available, only implicit local host is available. Implicit local host means your controller. Okay, implicit local host is nothing but your controller node, not the node 1 and not the node 2. Okay, so now let's pass hyphen I hosts. See, now it is available. Okay, so I had to type hyphen I and my host name file. So hostname 33 and 34 both are available, but 33 is ungrouped and 34 comes under a particular group. Okay, now so this is nothing but your inventory command inbuilt to check what all hosts are available. Okay, now we will also check Ansible hyphen inventory hyphen list. Okay, so this is nothing but in a different YAML format. Okay, this is a dictionary format. Okay, so again, we are not getting any data here. Okay, data is not there. You can see. So these data are not available here. So again, we are going to pass hyphen I hosts, then C. CentOS is there. Hostwares, it will give all the details related to your host and host files. Okay, so all the details are available. Now it's time to check whether your target host, your managed host is available or not. Before that, we will try to mitigate this, okay, this problem. Every time I'm not going to mention it because somewhere we have to get rid of this manual typing, right? Manual explicitly mention it. So for that reason, configuration file comes into picture. Okay, so let's say what all files I have. We have host. So let's say we create one file called, this is a standard name. Okay, Ansible hyphen cfg. Just pay attention here. Okay, this is Ansible dot cfg. Okay, vi. Okay, so inside this I'm going to say default Okay, whatever configuration file or whatever instruction I'm going to write it here, consider it as a default. Okay, so I will say inventory equal to consider hosts. Okay, dot slash means current directory. Okay, hosts. Okay, so this is how I'm going to mention it here. And now if you will run ansible hyphen version. Okay, earlier there was no configuration file path mentioned. Okay, if you can see earlier hyphen version, when we check that. Okay, see here, it says none. Okay, nothing is available. The, this configuration file path has nothing here. Okay, but for others there are some relevant path associated with the directory. Okay, but for configuration it is not there. The moment we created .cfg, it is available in configuration file. You can see this, right? Now, if I'm going to run my inventory and without hyphen I, see this. Okay, hosts, okay, .cfg. It is there. So what we have done here, ansible.cfg, it is nothing but defaults, right? Okay, one spelling mistake will ruin your work, will put you under pressure. Okay, so make sure everything is spelled and written correctly. Okay, so this is how you can use your CFG file and put all your inventory default everything under your CFG file. Okay, so this is what I was going to cover in this ansible.cfg file. There are many more things which has to be there, like host key checking and other parameters, where we are going to see ping module as well. Okay, so that I'm going to cover in the next video. Okay, so thank you guys for the session.